Okay, so I've got this jar that I put some garden soil in a while ago, like about a year ago, and it has grown. It grew some forget-me-nots, which are just finishing off, as you can see there. I have some life in here. There is a slug. There has been some garden snails in there. There's some little tiny ones. Some moss, that sort of thing. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to redo this. I'm going to empty it out, start it again. I want to put some more moss in it this time, see if I can get it to look a bit more like a garden inside the jar. And I'm going to increase the gravel layer that I had at the bottom and get rid of the algae off the glass. So I'm going to go and empty this out, and then I'm going to work on, well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to refill it. Okay, so what I've done so far is I've emptied the soil out. I've put some more rocks at the bottom for drainage, and I've put some new soil in. Now I've got to clean the glass. I'm just using water and a paper towel for this. And as you can see, I've added some more biodegradable matter, because I'm going to keep some little wood lice in here, which I have done with the previous experiment, and they worked quite well. But obviously I need more decaying wood and stuff for them to eat. And now I'm just cleaning off the glass. I've put a couple of leaves in. Just basically, I've put the leaves in where I found the wood lice. The idea being is it's something familiar so they can hide under it. And I'd say the only thing with this is maintaining the cleanliness of the glass. The glass got really filthy with this, and what I'm going to do as well is I've put some moss in here that I find in my garden that does quite well, but I'm also going to put in some spare sphagnum moss, and I'm also going to grow some cress seeds in here. So let me just get some moss. This is some sphagnum moss left over from doing my snail's tank, and it's been soaking, and I'm gonna, oh, let's put the sprayer on. I'm gonna soak everything. Like so. So this is my little enclosure that I've made, and there's one of the little wood lice just going in the back there. And I've put in the wood that they were eating. So there's some cork bark, some leaves, and some of the stuff that's been in my garden that they were munching on. So as you see, he's going into there now, and I'm just going to see if some of the little fellows will grow in here. I am interested in wood lice and seeing what they do, and seeing if I can get a colony to grow in here. I did get, when I emptied this out, there were 4 big ones in here, so they do survive in here as long as you provide them with plenty of decaying wood and stuff for them to nibble on, and old leaves and things. So yeah, hopefully I will get quite a few little dudes living in here. Last time I had some millipedes grew in here. I had some little nematode worms. I had wood lice. So it was quite interesting to see what was growing in here, and to watch the experiment and see how everything goes. It's quite interesting. And yes, I do make sure that the wood lice stay alive. I'm not putting them in here to die or anything. Here you go, look. Here comes one. I quite like watching these little dudes go about their business. I don't feel comfortable putting them in the tank with my giant African land snails just because I don't want to breed loads of them and they'll get out of my tank. But I do want to see how well they do in a captive environment. I've got some cress seeds that I'm going to sprinkle in the enclosure to see if we can get some growth out of them. It'd just be interesting to get some plants growing in here, you know, green it up a little bit more. I'm also going to add a little bit of other things that they need. So let me just check everything that they need, everything they eat. So let's have a look. So they eat wood lice, or some people call them roly-polies. Wood lice eat rotting plants, fungi. They eat their own feces. They get rid of they don't pee, they get rid of their waste by releasing a strong smelling chemical called ammonia that passes through their shells as a gas. In my house, I know they ate the one skirting board that I had, which I've now removed. So I know they definitely like wood. They'll eat mildew, decaying matter and plant life. And it says in the garden they'll feed on any decaying or rotting natural matter. So yeah, I'll just make sure there's plenty of that for them to eat in here, and we'll see how they go. And so yeah, this is day one of the new experiment, and I'll put this in a spot where it gets sunlight but not too much. I think last time having it on my windowsill it was getting too much sunlight, and I think that's why it all went weird. And yeah, I'll keep you updated on the progress of how this jar does. And yeah, with the top, I have found that you can get away with sealing the lid. Plants will release the oxygen into the container, allowing, you know, for things in here to survive. What I might do for now is maybe I'll make a new top for it that's got like a breathable layer in the top. I'm not sure yet, but at the moment I'm going to have them in the sealed jar and see how they got on. They survived fine last time. There's another little one going, look, it's going into the wood. So yeah, I'll let you know how this experiment goes, and thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated. Bye for now.